For you, was there a catalyst that, you know, I feel like everybody, you know, we talked earlier, you kind of had made the decision to go all in on the music, but was there something that happened that like kind of made you realize like, damn, I might lose this shit if I don't take it serious for real?
Yeah. Shit, all my closest friends was like really my grandma passed away. My bro Nebula Swavey, Earl Swavey, Tiny West. Like I lost some real key factors, like people that I was really doing this shit for. So at some point, I started feeling like, damn, like everybody I was doing this shit for is kind of gone. So it's really like I felt like just crashing out.
Shit.
Like, you feel me? But like my big bro Jay West, he used to always tell me like, nigga, you need to go home. You need to go sit in the house. Like, go deal with your emotions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
don't be outside when you have that kind of shit on your mind.
Stop just trying to run around and like, you know what I'm saying? You mixing too much bullshit with what you got going on in your head positively. So like big bro, he really influenced me to get to know myself and to just deal with all the shit that, because bro, growing up, you might deal with a lot of shit, but not actually deal with it.
You think you deal with it.
Yeah, you might go through a lot of shit, bro.
But just because you pick up a bottle.
Yeah, and then you always got friends.
Right.
You always got family. You always got people around you, but sometimes you might need to sit by yourself.
And just face it.
And there ain't no time limit on that. Right. Like, it ain't like, oh, I stayed in the house for one day.
Right. Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
Fight through it.
Sit in the house and really get to know yourself, or go somewhere where you isolated and really figure out what's been going on in your head and what you really care about. Because shit, I almost gave up, bro. I really almost gave up on this shit. And then I had like a switch. I'm like, nah, like what the fuck? I'm way too close.
What year was that where you almost gave up?
Last year.
Wow.
I was feeling like that from the beginning of my career, bro. Like,
so like from the beginning, even though you had all this momentum, you had all these
bro, I had momentum, but I had so much bullshit going on in my life
that we didn't even know about.
Bro, my personal life was just fucked up. And it was affecting how I was like rubbing off on people, even when I meet them. Like, I didn't really care to meet rappers, or like I didn't really want to do business with nobody.
Fucking up the way you were approaching music too.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying, we all got our personal shit, and I was looking at myself like nobody else could feel how I feel, like dumbass shit. Like we all lost somebody, we all going through shit. Like, I was looking at it the complete wrong way, and I had to self-evaluate.
And then like if you're going through all of that and you don't deal with it, the other problem is you start to treat everything else in your life like it's a job. So the rap shit becomes something you have to do, not something you want to do, because you're so preoccupied with your trauma or your heartbreak or whatever you're going through that when you have to go to the studio, it's a chore. Because you would rather go be on the phone and deal with whatever you're dealing with, or go, you know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
For sure.
And then Nebula Swavey, my bro that passed away, he the one who showed me how to like use DistroKid. He knew the business well. Like, I didn't know none of this shit.
Right.
So losing him, it was kind of like, fuck.
Like he's kind of the reason why I know.
Like, yeah, having somebody you could trust. Like, it ain't too many people you could trust in this business.
For sure.
So having Greedo is kind of similar, because like, okay, Greedo, he always giving me the game.
For sure.
You feel me? But before Greedo, he wasn't home. So me losing Nebs, by the way, that's, if you ever hear my song Silly Rabbit, he the person on the second verse.
Got it.
But yeah, having him, it was like, losing him was like, damn, I don't even know if I could find another person that I could trust, because he was going to give it to me, you know what I'm saying, give me the business raw. Like, nah, you don't need him. You don't need them. You don't need to do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you can go through a lot of loops, spending your money wrong, all type of shit.
And then also, like, keeping the wrong people around you, energy is a real thing, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So if you don't even realize, like, damn, I got this crew of people around me, or a few, maybe it's one person around you that you don't even realize is just adding to the energy of the room every time, or the energy of your life. And you're like, yo, like, people don't realize, like, you got to make sure you got to keep your energy tight, bro, like, and protect it, because otherwise it could fuck up. It could fuck up everything.
Nah, facts.
I think about Leonardo Wick shit, like. That situation where one of his homies fucked up some kid who was coming up to him.
Oh, I seen that.
And I'm like, man, like,
I seen that.
And the homie who did it wasn't even a security guard. It was just one of his people.
Nah.
It just took off on this little kid.
That ain't even funny, but, I could have sworn. I thought that was a security though.
his security was standing. It was the bigger dude, and when I saw that, I was like, damn, that poor. Like shout out to Nardo. I met him. He's a good dude, nice guy. But like all it took was him having the wrong dude.
Yeah,
that was just looking to
that'll
take
fuck
off on
everything up.
somebody.
Niggas, no, look. My cousin told me. Shout out to Big Dobie. He told me a few months ago, like, bro, you do not need an entourage. Like,
as long as you know what, like, as long as you're not moving around in spaces where you know, like,
stay the fuck out of them.
Stay out the way.
But when you, bro, like, it's like niggas be scared to look like what they are. If you a superstar or if you really doing this music shit, it's not wrong for you to have security.
For sure.
Come out your pocket, pay for some security, some ones smart. That you can trust.
It's smart, bro.
Oh, and I forgot a couple people too. Shorty. That's my dog right
Great
there.
guy.
A fucking mixtape with
Baltimore
Shorty would be, that'd be.
It's so crazy how he's from Baltimore, but he's such a fucking West Coast artist. They love him on the West Coast.
Yeah, he kind of changed the game, for real.
Sure.
Him and Kamaya.
Shout out to Kamaya.
Kamaya. Shorty and Kamaya. Them sounds.
Like that Bituary is like a fucking, that's a West Coast classic.
Yeah, that was some shit that we needed.
For sure.
But Big Dobie was telling me like, bro, you don't need all these motherfuckers around you. Because I love having my homies around.
Of course.
You feel me? Like having this shit as something to share, that was always idealistic to me. Like this shit ain't just for me.
Right.
I personally, bro, I could have a basketball, a skateboard, some chili cheese fries,
and be chilling.
And a bitch or two. I'll probably never leave the
skate?
house.
You a good skater?
Yeah, I do everything.
So you could like actually like get down on a skateboard?
Yeah, I can hoop, play football, I quarterback, baseball, skateboard.
Yes, there's some good rappers out there that
And
can
I'm
skate.
like probably the best bowler in the industry.
For real?
Anybody who needs that, man, get at me. I'm taking all bowling.
You ever go to the Kingpin Monday shit?
Nope.
Okay.
But I bowl twice a week though.
Twice a week?
Yeah, twice a week.
Oh, so you're really legit a bowler.
Yeah, me and Savvy Third actually planning on doing a bowling event and
that's fire.
and bringing people out so we could take some bowling fades.
Wiz is a good bowler.
Oh, shout out to Wiz. I fuck with dude too. I don't think nobody can fuck with me on this bowling shit though. I'm calling you out.
Dre Sinatra can
Wiz,
bowl.
I'm calling you out. Savvy, I'm calling you out. Who else say they can bowl? What's the homie name that made? He had that hot song, "Bless the Bottle."
Oh, Bless the Bottle. Whose song was that?
Damn, forgive me because I know I know your name, bro. I'm just tripping right now, but he cold. But I'm calling him out too. Anybody who want it in this bowling shit, YG, Nelly. I was in St. Louis bowling with Nelly and them a couple weeks ago.
Bless the Bottle, Radio Bass, and Cali Stacks.
Radio Bass.
Yeah.
He cold with the bowling shit, but I'm calling you out, bro.
There it is.
Nelly, Wiz, Savvy, Radio, YG, shit, Mustard, all y'all niggas.
I think OT can bowl.
OT, that's my big bro right there. I need that bowling fade.
When he's not breaking people's shoulders in San Diego.
You know I was out there, right?
Well, everybody from LA was out there.
We had did the festival.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Chef, man. Chef Fest, that shit went up.
Yeah, no, I was at the club with Wiz, and I left.
That's where they was at, trying to get in there.
So I was at Park with Wiz, and then left, and then I got to the hotel. I woke up at like maybe 5, 6 in the morning, or whatever, and I saw that shit on my fucking profile or my page or whatever. I was like, "What? When did this happen? I was there.
Yeah.
What the fuck?"
See, I was going over there, but Shorty had some shit going on.
He was at the Owl.
So I had stopped there first.
Yep.
And by the time I left from where Shorty shit was at, that shit had already happened. Shout out to AD, man.
Shout out to AD, man. Great guy.
Shout out to AD. Shout out to T-Rail. Shout out to shit. All
Back
the
on
homies
Fed,
that
everybody,
all the
yeah.
homies that's doing their podcast shit.
Killing it.
Because them niggas be looking. All y'all be looking out for me. Like,
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
No, those
And I
are great
respect
guys.
that.
AD's a great guy, man. Shout out to him and Pun and OT. I had them come to my pizza shop opening, and I just told AD, I'm like, "Yo, keep your fucking shirt on tonight."
Yeah. So like a lot of these dudes I knew like before I did music. You
Right.
feel me? So now that I'm doing something positive, it's like a full circle moment. Like Desto Dub. Like bro,
Love Dub, man.
Desto tatted my whole chest when I was 18.
Really?
Yeah. Desto, he was the man with the tattoo gun.
No, I know he did tattoos, so he blasted you when you're 18.
He blasted my chest when I was 18. AD brother, me and AD brother fit. We was actually real close.
Okay.
Before he ended up going to jail, he got out now. He doing like gospel rap and shit. He dope.
That's dope, man.
But yeah, so it be like full circle moments that I love. Like I met Joe Moses at AD Brother House probably when I was like 14.
Fucking crazy. So when you were a
feel
kid,
me?
you met Joe Moses?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, they always talk about how like Joe Moses and AD, like they've known each other since like AD was a fucking kid essentially.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
So that's dope, man. Shout out to Joe. Well,
Like
listen,
all the people that you see me fucking with, most of the time I knew them. Like Savvy Third, like me and bro stayed like next door to each other basically when I
Crazy.
stayed in Long Beach.
Savvy's hard.
So it's like all this shit is just, it's like I didn't know what I was doing when I was just running the streets, but it all ended up making sense. Like,
full circle moments,
yeah,
man.
hell yeah.
Well, look, you got a ton of music on the way. Like you said, you just dropped with Mozzie. Who else was on that record? You said
Mozzie and On Be Peasy.
On Be Peasy. That's right.
Yep, I got one that's out with them joints. It's called Bondage. I got Brighter Days out, Guidance out. I got I Swear out. I got a song called UC. That's really like the new summer anthem right now. You gotta check that shit out.
And tons of music on the way with
Hell yeah.
some of the biggest artists on the planet.
Facts.
Big records coming, man. Appreciate you pulling up. We're gonna do a little freestyle too, so you'll be able to check that out, man. Wallie the Sensei. Appreciate you, brother.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir.